Hey Phi, I can't seem to hit this Asuka combo. I don't know why. Forward 2, forward forward 2 plus 3, down back 1 4, forward forward 4, forward forward 2 1. Cool. I've actually helped Box with this combo. But I can help you too. Let's check this out, okay? Let me paste the combo in here. And let's take a look. Alright. Combo time. This is cool. This is what Eris used to do in Tekken 7. I like to practice my combos on Reina. Because Reina has like a really small body and it's kind of hard to hit stuff. Yakushima Infinite Stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright. To hit this Asuka combo, the hardest part of the combo, I think, is the fact that forward forward 2 3 has a dash and forward forward 4 has a dash, right? So if you're brand new to Tekken and you've never done a combo before, one thing you should know is that when you do a dash, there's a few things with a dash, right? So pay attention to my inputs on the left. If you do forward forward 2 and you let go, you'll see that the input here has no direction associated with it, right? It's just forward forward and then neutral 2. On the other hand, if I do forward forward hold 2, you'll see that the 2 and the forward are shown at the same time in the input history. This is really important because forward forward neutral 2, she does this like high standing punch. I'll turn on the hit property so you can see. She does this high standing punch. This is forward forward let go hit 2. Versus if you do forward forward hold 2, she does this mid punch, right? These are like the fundamentals of Tekken, like the Tekken engine and like doing inputs. So in this combo, we have forward forward 2, which is the dash one. We don't want this empty punch, okay? The other thing you need to know is that, so let me write that down. The first thing you need to know, where's my mouse? First thing you need to know about dash inputs. Dash inputs. Hold the second forward. The next thing you need to know, formatting is a struggle for me. Hold the second F. And then the next thing you need to know is that you can like delay the button while holding F forward. Right? So what does that mean? You can do a fast forward forward 2, or you can do like a slow one. So let me go full range here. I'm gonna do this little cool feature in Tekken 8 where you can like remember the status of the game. Right? Look at this. When I hit forward forward 2 right away, she moves like this, right? You could do a deep forward forward 2. See how much distance she covers? Forward forward hold, and then there's like a window of time before they start running where you can hit the 2, where they're still dashing. And this is important for this combo because deep dashing makes it so it's easier to land the follow-up hits. Alright? So let's check it out. Oh, my mouse is going crazy right now. Alright. So, this combo is forward forward 2, forward forward 2, 3. I messed it up. So that I tried to delay my dash too much. Down back 1 4, forward forward 4, forward forward 2 1. All right, now the last hit whiffed. What happened there? Well, you can see that that's another forward forward input, so we'll probably have to deep dash it, right? Let's try this combo again. Let me pull the combo closer to my screen so I can see it. If you guys have a second monitor, try and keep the combo close. That'll make it easier. Oops. And sometimes when I do combos, I just look at the inputs. Like my eyes aren't on the screen right now, just my peripheral vision. And I want to make sure I have the inputs down. That can be like short term. Like you probably want to see how your character works, right? You don't want to just blindly do it. But that can be nice to getting your hand to pick up the motion. And then you can put your eyes to the screen. So let's see. So how is the combo dropping for you? When you try this combo, how's it dropping? What I'm noticing, while you answer that question, what I'm noticing is I have to do a quick forward forward 2 3. If you try to deep dash this forward forward 2 3, it'll just miss. You just do a quick one. Down back 1 4 is pretty straightforward. Then you do a deep forward forward 4 and a deep forward forward 2 1. The T here means tornado. So a tornado is where the camera zooms in and you see their legs are like in the air. This just lets you get a combo extension, but you only get 1 tornado per combo. If you try to do this tornado move twice, like tornado there, second time they just flip over. You usually miss the forward forward 2 1. So yeah, there's 2 components there, right? I mentioned the double deep dash. Let's look at what happens if I skip one of the deep dashes. Oh, never mind. It still works. Wait, let me make sure the combo stuff is proper. So I should probably have player attack info on that shows me if the combo is consistent. And I have them tech rolling here. Tech rolling is just where you get up as quickly as possible. So if I drop the combo, they'll tech roll like this. That makes it so I have to be tight on my combo. All right, let's check this out. Down forward. We do a fast forward, forward, 4. And then this. Okay, so the deep dash is on the last hit. All right. So let me talk about ways to practice this, right? Because I gave you the answer to this combo, but I didn't, like, how can you apply this to your character? How can you apply this to other combos? When you're trying to land these combos, like, experiment a lot, but experiment on one move only. So for example here, I wanted to see if you have to deep dash the forward, forward, 4, this move. I'll highlight it in the text. So I wanted to see if you had to deep dash this. So I'm not going to change anything else about the combo except that. I'm going to do everything else the same and just change one component, right? Scientific method and all that. This is really important because you want to understand how the combo functions. And the more you understand how a combo functions, the more you can, like, improvise and start to develop your own combos or adjust for, like, the walls. So there, my forward, forward, 4 is too late. I got just standing forward 4. All right, so clearly a slightly delay forward, forward, 4 makes it easier. Let's see how late I can do this last hit, right? Let's experiment with how late I can delay the forward, forward, 2, 1 ender. So I'm going to do the same deep dash and then try and do it as late as possible. As you can see, I dropped it there. All right, so I'm dropping it if it's too late. So clearly there's some kind of timing window, right? I'm gonna write down this step. Experiment with one move at a time, exploring different timings. And I guess if you want to call this, it would be like dashes and combos. But this could apply to anything, right? Just nice little easy explanation. All right, let's try it again. Forward, forward, 4, deep dash, forward, forward, 2, 1. Nice, so I got it that time. Let's see what happens if I take this ender and do it as quickly as possible, so no delay. Keep this all the same. Great. So if you do it too quickly, you'll just not even get there. So now you understand, hopefully, how this ender functions. Is it has to be not too early, not too late, but just right. On the other hand, the forward, forward, 4, it seems like you can kind of do quickly. Right? You can kind of just do it immediately. If you look at Asuka, you can just do it right away with no big dash, and then do a big dash on the last hit. Aha, yeah, I'm doing it too fast in the chat. Nice, cool. So you're doing the ender too fast, and now we just problem solved it. And if you weren't an Asuka player in this chat, hopefully now you understand how to do it for your character. So dash inputs function special in Tekken. Tekken dash inputs, function special. Have special functions in Tekken where you have to hold the second forward and you can delay the button. So you can deep dash at different timings. Right? And then experiment with one move at a time, exploring different dash timings. This is my method for trying out different combos. Obviously, the more complex a combo gets, you'll probably get more tight timings. But that just means that you'll have to get more comfortable with the engine when your character is actionable. So here's a cool little setting. If I turn on the player frame info and turn on the simple display, my character flashes colors when I'm able to move or not. So you can, if you're having trouble with these combos with dashes, you can look at when your character can actually move with this setting, right? So when the character returns to a neutral color, it's a bit hard to see on the screen or on the stage, but you can see when you're allowed to move again. And this is useful for this is useful for combos that require dashing. If you don't know how Tekken works in terms of like the buffer system, attack buttons can be buffered, but movements cannot. And why does this matter? So if I'm stuck in this animation and I tap one super early, let me turn on my hand cam so you can actually see. Look at this. So I'm gonna press the jab button really early after this hop kick hits. You see how early I hit that? Okay, not that early. Right? I'm not actionable yet, but it buffers the jab and executes it as quickly as possible. It stores the jab input, and when Asuka can move again, the jab comes out. It doesn't work with movement inputs. You see how I'm trying to buffer a forward, and she's not moving forward? Now, if you want to get technical, you can technically buffer the first input of a forward dash. So you don't have to wait for the input to finish to get the forward dash. You can store the first input and then hit the second input when she can move, right? A forward dash is forward, forward. You can do the first input during this recovery and do the second input after, and then you get the forward dash. And this is the trick to getting these dashes and combos. And most players don't experiment with this display. The display, again, is player frame info simple display. Instead, what they do is they just do a lot of combos and get used to when you can dash. And honestly, I recommend doing that too. Both are useful tools, right? Direct, like, muscle memory experience, and then actual, like, input displays to kind of guide yourself there. He said, I hit it now. Damn, thanks a lot, Phi. He wants me to shut up and finish this video. But no, I think this is a helpful tip. So you can see Asuka changes colors back when she's ready to do her dash input. Okay. And that is the key to doing these kinds of combos. And this also applies to combos that involve the running moves, right? So if Asuka's low parry combo involves a running 3, instant while running 3. So I'm going to record Reina doing this sequence. And the combo looks like this. And you have to do an instant running 3 as soon as she's actionable. But you can store the first forward input during this buffer. And that's what makes the combo doable, right? I stored just 2 inputs there, so I got a forward dash. And I have never done this with the display. I just did it kind of by practicing and troubleshooting that idea. Once I understood that you could store one forward movement input command during this animation, it became easier to practice it directly with that in mind. And then you just, again, the key method, I think, to practicing this by feel is exploring different timings one at a time. Go too fast on purpose, go too slow on purpose. And then oscillate back and forth. Eventually, you'll shrink the window and find the perfect timing. And if you can't get a hard combo in one day, that's fine. Tekken combos can be hard. They're not the hardest combos in, like, fighting games, but any kind of execution, you learn better and better by, like, taking a break and moving away from it. The brain learns muscle memory in the time off. Or that's where it, like, cements, right? So if you're struggling with a combo, take some time off, come back, like, literally 2 minutes. Like, I'll, like, pick up my phone and scroll Discord or something. I'll come back and the combo will hit. So hopefully that was helpful. If you enjoyed that, leave a comment, leave a like if you did too. Any questions, let me know in the comments as well. And subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.